Settle into a peaceful spot for the next while. Go ahead and gently close your eyes as soon as you wish. Once you're comfortably settled in, allow your awareness to focus on your breath. Notice how your lower stomach rises and falls. As you become aware of your breathing, let it flow naturally. The following journey is about diligence and importance. Your importance. You are a bee. You are a bee. You are a bee. Your robust body, striped with yellow and black, may be small, but a powerful one it is. Your big eyes help you detect only the best flowers to gather pollen from. Your tiny transparent wings are your trusted friends in need, and they can help you travel as far as you need. You live in a wild forest, surrounded by trees of all sorts. Attached to one of them is your home. Flowers of all colors and wild animals around you make up the perfect scenery in which you happily buzz around in. Your home is shared by many of your sisters, and you all are a part of a tightly knit family. Each one of you important for keeping up with nature's pace. Your work brings wealth to the hive and may seem like a small task, but in the bigger picture, the world couldn't do without your kind. Even if you don't really understand what that means, you still do your work with relentless responsibility. You are normally too busy to reflect on your importance, but now you take a few moments to bask in nature's perfect plan. What you are now isn't what you always were. Before you were an adult bee and your wings carried you smoothly from flower to flower, you were a tiny little cocoon. As you sat there in your cell, all vulnerable and needy, the other bees fed you with the best of their precious food, and that nurtured you to grow big and beautiful. First, your fragile body appeared, You truly are nature's miracle, and your birth in itself is wonderful. When you felt ready, you broke free from your cocoon and carved your path towards the light of the day. At first, your delicate wings couldn't carry you to the edges of the forest. You could barely stretch to dry them in the warm caress of the sun. But after a short while, you began to learn from your bigger sisters how to fly. First, clumsily close by the home, and then as far as you wanted. You feel grateful for the family that grew you, for your birth, and for the journey that nature grants you each day. Remain in this feeling of safety and gratitude for a while. Now that you learned the miracle of flight, you are ready to leave, curious about the stories of the forest. Before you do, you think for a moment of the beehive that is your warm home, where you return each day to find your sisters, and where you feel safe from all harm in its warm comfort. And now you take flight in the forest that is like a garden of magic. You feel free here, and you can enjoy all the beauty that nature has laid out in front of your eyes. The tall, strong trees surround the forest like soldiers defending a fortress. Their leaves protect you from the heat of the summer's sun, and everywhere you look, you see beautiful flowers inviting you to rest on their delicate petals. The birds sing their beautiful songs, and the animals mind their own existence in the forest. Everything here is calm. Everything comes together in perfect harmony. You are calm and perfect too. As you enjoy your flight, a playful breeze says hello. Feel how its gentle touch plays with you, moving you with grace. Rest here in this good feeling for a while. Each passing day comes with a new adventure. You eagerly await to see what part of the forest you will discover next. the gentle aroma of the flowers calls to you. While flying, you spot a red flower with countless tiny petals, one on top of each other, and with a flourishing middle part. It seems to be the most attractive, so you rest your busy legs on top of it as you gratefully collect her precious pollen. You still have room to carry, so you take flight once more, spotting a grouping of small white flowers that have opened their petals to receive you. Their nectar is so sweet, and you feast from it, ready to bring it back to the beehive, where the purest of honeys will be formed. Your sister bees are in their search for pollen too. One of them sits on the delicate flower of a tree nearby. Another finds a blue flower, blue as the summer sky. And one follows an adventure by the edge of the forest, where more trees and flowers await her visit. The day goes by and you are always busy. You have lost track of how many trips you have made today, but you are satisfied each time you return with pollen and nectar. This work you do makes you feel fulfilled and happy. You may not know this, but nature itself is grateful for how restless you work and for the precious help you bring to establish perfect harmony. Let it speak to you for a moment. With the passing of time, weather slowly starts to change. You feel that today is a bit colder than the rest of the days so far. The sun also seemed to show its warm embrace a bit less. The weather tells you that it's time to take a well-deserved break from all the labor that you have put in. There is good rest to be found in your beehive, and you can't wait to cuddle up close with your sisters, where you will all share funny and exciting stories about your summer flights. One of you has a particularly great story about a magical flower that gave her precious pollen all summer long. You can't wait to find out more. Until that day arrives, you all gather at the mouth of the beehive to protect and seal the entrance until it's a perfectly safe haven for you all. The cold of the days has no power now, and until warmth comes again, there will be many stories, plenty eat, relaxing slumber, and well-deserved sleep. As you calmly close the book of the bee, think about how important it is. It completes the earth from start to end. Think about that